Hey y'all, it's Melissa at Messy Missy Creates. Didn't mean to be kind of MIA for the last few days, but that's the way it kind of works sometimes. So I just have to start somewhere. And this is where I left off, and it is now way past the 6th of May, and this is, you know, in the last video, I kind of put stuff in the right pages and whatever. And then I printed out what I was missing, but I'm just going to start. This was the day that I was supposed to leave for my trip. So I have most everything done prior to that, except I got to glue a couple things in still on this page. But anyway, it just is what it is. And yeah, so on this page, I have, well, these were my tickets where I was supposed to fly. I probably have a bunch of tickets for this day. I think I'm going to fold them in. I have this envelope. So I think for simplicity's sake, I'm just going to fold them and put them in this envelope. I might as well. I have it. I sewed the envelope into the, what's this thing called? The journal. So I have it. So I can just put those in. I have this page, this, and this. I don't really need all the space for this day. But what I do have is I have my May notepad, which I'm not like a huge fan of, but it kind of matches this page. I have, yeah, okay, so this was what was supposed to happen. This was us when we got to the airport. This was me about 6 or 7 hours later, just sitting there. This notepad matches the purple and the yellow. So I think I'm going to use it, well, if I can get 1 and not 6. Okay. How are y'all? Hi. Welcome. Yeah, and all the things. I just kind of started right in on. I have been so tired since I have been back. I mean, it's starting to get a little bit better. I think I just really chilled for the first couple of days. I did make that one video when I first, well, a couple days after I came back. Let me see. I'm trying to arrange that to where I don't cover up the smile today. Yeah, I did that kind of unpacking slash, you know, I went through the trip kind of at a glance, you know, so to speak. Do I like that? I don't know. I did a minute ago. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Come back. I definitely don't need a flip out. I don't need any more space. I think this will be fine. I can put this on top of here. I can put that right there. I was going to use this. Well, this, as if you can see it. I have some of my cut-aparts. And I was going to use this one that says So Cheesy. Right here. But I don't know that I need it because I have this, you know, so I might not use it. I can just kind of put this down here, and it has all the little smiley faces, and I think that will work. Yeah, so after I kind of regained my momentum, then the garden kind of took over, and I think I've told you I've been canning and preserving and in the kitchen since I came back, it seems like. I did my journal journey video this day, and I did the pack up video. I guess I didn't print that out. It's not a big deal. I need some glue. I need, where's my stuff? I don't know. You know, I was thinking about, this is kind of the epitome. I was looking for my paper cut, my paper trimmer. I'm like, this is the epitome of my room, and I'm assuming several of yours as well. I have this big bag of wooden beads that's sitting front and center, but I couldn't find my paper trimmer and I can't find the stuff that goes in my jar. So I think that kind of sums up how all of our, hold on just a second. I'm assuming I can speak for y'all as well as myself. Okay, making sure I turned off the ringer. Because I had it on earlier. I don't know. Anyway, never mind. Blah, 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 blah. Glue. Oh, I had this really weird thing happen sometime yesterday or the day before. I was in the house and I hear this kaboom. And I'm like, what in the world? So I looked around to see what could have fallen. I didn't see anything. Well, then I come in here this morning and this thing of glue, and pardon my reach, this thing of ink had fallen off onto off of this shelf onto my desk. I don't know. I know my house is unlevel. I know that it shakes when the trains come, but I just, I don't know. I found it a little weird. Not gonna lie. Okay, I want this down, I think all the way to this side. I'm not gonna worry about putting anything here. I don't think. Yeah, just glue it. And I don't have to glue the whole, yeah, I do. I'm gonna glue around the edges with my big glue stick. That ought to get it. So anyway, that was just kind of creepy. I don't know, you know, I mean, I don't subscribe to a lot of weirdness, but and I say that and I don't even know what I mean by that, but I don't know, something knocked it over, and we don't have an animal, so it could have been a train. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it because everything else is creepy. You know what I'm saying? But they're stacked up. I'm gonna have to watch them. Maybe they've been shifting a little at a time and I didn't know it. Okay, so I have this purple 6, and so this kind of purpley background on here tied that together with the yellow. And I'm really glad, and the orange, because my day and numbers just, or my number and my day just did not match at all. Ooh, gooey glue. Gluey, gooey, gooey glue. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna try to, I'm not gonna incorporate the prompts, Lydia's prompts, her prompt week. This would have been prompt week, but I didn't, since I didn't do it as I went, I'm gonna save it for this week that I'm currently in. Yeah, this is when we got there. We were kind of all smiles, and you know, I had checked my bag. We were sitting there waiting for my porter, my transport, and oh, I already put glue. Well, it's okay. There's that and that. I guess that technically could have gone over here. And it's got a little bit of purple in it too. I'm just going to put it here and then here. I have this other thing. It says all packed and ready to go. I thought about putting that on this page next to here, saying all packed and ready to go. And then I didn't go. But I think I'm running out of room on this pretty quickly. Although I have this whole page over here. I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut this out. Let me close my glue. And I could very easily just cut one. Let's see. I could just cut this one thing out, but I'm not going to because I can't cut straight. I mean, I can. Well, not really. I was just being optimistic. You know, there's time to be optimist, an optimist, and time to be a realist. And it just was going to go so much quicker if I just did it this way. I was chasing a little gnat. Got all these little gnats in my house right now. I've been dealing with that for the last couple days. It happens when garden season is in its height, because I think they come in on some of the produce. I'll cut those as I need them. And, oh no. Oh, bummer. I knew that didn't look right. Well, phooey. I knew that that was not... Yeah. I knew that wasn't right. Yeah, maybe this will decorate this page. I don't really need that flip. I think I can use the flip and the other side on this day, so I don't need it for this day. That makes me sad that I mean, I can glue it back together, but I can't believe I cut that off. Oh well. So I'm all packed and ready to go. All packed and nowhere to go. And that's going up here. In my head, I was going to get several pages done. You know, we all know... Oh, shoot. I didn't even trim that down. We all know how that goes, right? Those feelings of grandiosity, you know. Where we think we can do all sorts of things. I think I'm going to put this over here because it would be easier to write here than write on that hump. So, might as well. I can feel that there wasn't glue right there. Okay. Because I think that will stay down. There. Rather than trying to write on that hump right there. And then I can put, that gives me plenty of room to write here. I did the video, I did another video. My tickets are in here. All packed and ready to go. Now is in 2 pieces. I could put that up here. Well, it really made it. No. I was going to say I could tape it together, but I'm not going to. Okay, so do I want it down here? Or do I want it? I don't think I want the picture. I'm going to glue this down here. Right, wrong, or otherwise. I might want some liquid glue for this. No, you know what? I'm going to use this. This is a wetter. Ooh, very wet. Glue stick. Can y'all see? I think you can. I hope you can. This is almost like putting down wet glue. Just with a little, in a dauber form. Well, and apparently it's stuck. I mean, I thought I was going to have a little bit of wiggle room there, but apparently not. So, all packed and ready to go. Since that was thicker paper, I wanted to use a wet glue. It is a little too wet for like this thin paper. I mean, it's really not, but... Okay, so if I put that picture there, which is not a great picture, but that was the sort of the point. Because, you know, I was just sitting there. Oh, I didn't put... It's all right. I said I wasn't sure if I was going to. Do I need a little journal card? Do I need another one? Nah. What do I have? Oh, I know what I have. I have... That's what I really should put on here. Hang in there. I have lots of these picture thingies. These from the Dollar Tree, these things right here, they're so big. I mean, they really are. Yeah, I don't think so. They're just so much bigger than the journal is. Oh, here's what I was looking for, I think. I had shopping list. I have one that says notes. These are just smaller. They're more kitchen-y, but that will go with the kind of neutralness of the background. And then that'll just be my little journaling spot right there. And then kind of tuck this. I can cut this down too, so it doesn't take up so much room. And like I said, this was the day I was supposed to have left. And I was supposed to fly out at like 5 something. So I had, you know, the day to pack, and I made 2 videos and, you know, did all the things. Yeah, so I have my suitcases on there. I have a suitcase on here because I did a lot of packing on the 5th. And I sat there. The plane was delayed by the time, I mean, I knew when I checked in, it was already, like, right after checking in, they notified us it was delayed by 30 minutes, which I thought, okay, well, that's no big deal. Not a huge deal. I was already going to be really late getting into where I was going to meet my daughter. That is so not straight, but I can't, it's not moving. So how about I just kind of crooked that on purpose? How's that for a word? I turned crooked into a verb. There. Anyway, so, but it didn't affect my connecting flight or anything like that. So I, wasn't that concerned. And then, you know, got delayed another 30 minutes, another 30 minutes. Finally, I told my husband, once the porter came and took me through security, he couldn't go back with me any further. So, I sat there until finally it did affect my connecting flight, and then they were going to schedule me in a hotel in Charlotte and then fly out from Charlotte the next morning, and my daughter was going to drive in so that I didn't have to stay at the hotel by myself and all the things. And then anyway, it ended up that the pilot, once the plane got there, the pilot was like, well, sorry folks, but I'm timed out, and that's that. And the flight is canceled. So these are the ones that I actually used. This was just my, I don't know what that was. It's like an extra one. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm wondering if I glue that down and make a pocket. What do we think? Oh, so I gotta tell you this cute little story. Okay, so while I'm gluing or figuring out, you see these little fuzzy things right here? Those are little goslings. They look like ducks to me, but my daughter, and she assured me they were baby geese. And I think baby geese are called goslings, right? So I think I'm gonna, oh, this is a pocket. I forgot I made that a pocket. Well, isn't that convenient? And I just need to glue that down. Okay. Well, if I do that, let me cut these. Okay, so finally we go back. I try to fly out again on the 7th. And as you can see by the picture of the wing of the plane, I did not get a window seat the whole time. Which may have been okay. It might have been, I don't know. maybe my issue is not with the height. My issue is with the claustrophobia. And I did pretty well with that. They kept airflow going in the plane at all times. That's what got me years ago, was as we were sitting still, waiting to go, waiting to board, there was no airflow. And that was when I got really, really claustrophobic and like panicky. So, that was much better. Maybe they've changed things, you know, since I had flown 30 years ago. But anyway, so my daughter meets me. She still went ahead and met me in Charlotte. I didn't take the second leg of my flight. She went ahead and picked me up in Charlotte, because we were going to Charlotte anyway at some point. And, oh, I picked this before I left that morning. But when I get in the car from the airport in Charlotte, and the arrivals, or yeah, in the arrivals part, and it's all hectic, she hands me this big shopping bag, and she's like, "Here, Mom," and it's quacking. It's quack, 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 quack. And I'm like, what in the world? So that really, well, I need to print that again. She had rescued these little baby geese off the side of the interstate. I'm like, oh, honey, that was so dangerous, but that was so sweet. Let's see. This was me. They were rolling me backwards. I don't know why they rolled me backwards down the aisle. I think I've already told you the story about the porter and how that went. And I could put some of this in here, but that kind of looks weird. I mean, I need something there. Oh, I have this. I had thought about, obviously I was going to peel it apart. But anyway, so the porter, the wheelchair porter, I keep calling it a porter, the wheelchair assistants, the transport worked great. I have no complaints other than, and this certainly wasn't their fault. It just was, when I had to sit there for 7 hours or however long it was not, that was a hard chair. I should have asked to have sat in the airport chairs. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. And it was a hard plastic transport chair but the big thing was you couldn't move yourself. So it was, I felt kind of stuck where I was, and then every time they'd change the flight and I would need to go, every time they would delay it, everybody would run up to the counter to get their flight changed, and I couldn't just run up to the counter to get my flight changed. So luckily I had befriended this lady. I was tempted to call her a girl because she was younger than me, but I got to quit doing that, I think, because she certainly was a woman. And that is irrelevant to the story. But anyway, she was very sweet and very helpful. So I've been talking to her, and she helped me. She actually, you know, transported me to the restroom one time. And, you know, so it was, you know, but that was on the 6th. That was when I sat there forever. On this day, we didn't, there wasn't any delays or anything. Maybe 10 minutes or something like that. That is going to show right through, but I think I'm okay with that. And that can be in there. I have the napkin. I'm going to glue it down there, because it certainly isn't going to look good here. Well, I don't know. It might. Well, let's just see. I think I have everything for this day. Oh, so anyway, let's back to the ducks or geese or whatever they were. And so she hands me this bag, and it has these 2 little geese in it, these babies in it. And she's like, they were with 2 adults and 2 other babies. One of the adults got hit trying to cross the interstate. And I don't know how she didn't get hit trying to cross the interstate, but she didn't, thankfully. And let's see, I think I kind of like I kind of like that. That ties in some of the green from the other page. So this, well, That'll be in here. This will be here. And then I did this first because I picked those before I left. But anyway, so she hands me this bag of geese. At least it wasn't a gaggle of geese. Hey, that matches those colors. I'm going to leave that, and then I'll just use this to write. Yeah, okay, let's glue that before I change my mind. Let's do it. Because it might end up being September before I finish my May journal at the rate that I'm going. But hey, you know, you can only do what you can do. So, my immediate thought and my Google fingers started going to, where's the closest, you know, what do you do with baby geese? What do you do with whatever? Well, you look up, you know, you feed them this and you get that and you feed them that. And so I'm telling my daughter, well, we got to get non-medicated chicken starter and we got to get whatever. And she's like, no, Mom, that's not what I meant. She said, we can't keep these. Because I'm thinking, I'm going to take them home with me. That was when I thought I was still riding back with her. I didn't know I was going to be flying back. So, I'm thinking, I wanted some ducks. I really didn't, I mean, I wanted chickens. I still want chickens. And I was thinking about a duck. But, you know, they talk about guardian geese. And, you know, I'm like, well, I really didn't want a goose. But, you know, I can adapt. So, I see me coming home with these two little baby geese. Anyway, she stopped that right in my tracks. She just stopped me right there. She's like, that's not what I meant. She said, we got to find a place for them. She was thinking like a pond and releasing them at the pond or something. But one of them was very injured. One of them, his little leg was clearly injured. And the other one was healthy. He was trying to hop out of the bag. And let's see, I never did decide if I liked this here. That has potential, actually. I could put that here. And I'm thinking that I need to, I'm going to put maybe those up here. Could have made a pocket out of one of these. Nah. Oh, I could make, nope. Stick them back in the pocket and be done with it. I'm going to write here. And then if I put that there, and then I have this little section I can put a little writing paper on. And then I have that, and then I have, so maybe I will put this back here. And then I can put the little geese down here. And what? And then what? I can always put this in here to write on. Okay, so let's glue this down before I change my mind again. So anyway, I was like, all right. Oh no, I ripped out. You know, I knew I was going to do that. Raise your hand if you knew I was going to do that. Yep. Let me use this one. It's gooier. And if I don't get to use this, I don't get to use this. I think I have another one. But it's not the end of the world if I don't. It's not like it's pretty or anything. It just was the napkin that they gave me with my little cookie. There we go. A ripped napkin. That kind of is par for the... Well, and it's not centered either, so yay for that. I don't think we got anything coming back. Oh, that's not... Oh, isn't that lovely? It's got bumps and humps and bumps and wrinkles and... But it's there. It's stuck down. So, anyway, so I switched gears and started looking for like a refuge or something like that. And we found a little emergency vet. It was on our way to where we were going. I was going to say on our way home, wherever that was. But it was on our way to where we were going. Sort of, kind of. And we Drop them off at a rescue. It's like an emergency hospital and rescue. They take in rescued wildlife. So I'm like, okay, that was perfect. Okay, so I have that I can write on. I need to glue this, sort of. Pardon my reach. Well, yay, got it. I just need just a little cooperation. There you go. So, we dropped this off. Now, we had to sign a paper. Why, I don't know. I'm sure they have good reason for it. But we had to sign a paper saying that we were not going to, that we would not call back and check on them. That we were abandoning them, not abandoning them, but we were bringing them in. I guess maybe people who couldn't afford to have their own pets cared for or something, you know, and then try to get it for free. That was the only thing I could think of. Okay, how do we want this laid out? Do I have something? I have like this or this would match. I have, I don't know. I don't really need another pocket on this. I have pockets. I don't really need another pocket. What do I want? Good question. I think I don't want to cover up this whole, I don't know. I guess I could glue those right like that and then decide if I want some little strip of something to write on, or I don't know. If I do that though, I can't go back and add that. All right, let me cut it out and see if I like it. 8 hours later. Let's see if I can actually cut this one right. I have lots of these like journal cards and I just never used them. I didn't really need them before. We've discussed this. You know, because when I was just using my white paper, I could write directly on, you know, directly on my paper. I wasn't using like pattern paper or book pages. So I didn't necessarily need them. But now I need them a little bit more. Sorry if I shoved that in your face. I did not mean to. Look, they match the ducks. Okay, so if I put this up here and this up here, and then just for the heck of it, I can, because that's pretty on the back, I can tip it in. Just because I can. But I do like, because the ducks match that. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to glue the ducks to that. They're geese, not ducks, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. They look like little ducks. So, I don't know. I mean, it did say that, you know, they would treat them if it was treatable. And if not, then, you know, that we understood that they would, you know, if it was hurt beyond their capabilities to fix what was broken, then they would, you know, be humane about it. And that was all I could ask for, because we didn't have any other good ideas other than my idea to bring them home. But I don't know what we would have done with them, you know, for the week and a half I was there and traveling. And then as it turned out, I flew home. So we would have cared for them for the whole week and then still not been able to bring them home. So, but that one was pretty hurt. And it was so sad. And then I'm like worried. Well, not worried at this point, but I'm like, how did you not get hurt? She said some other lady stopped too, which I was glad to hear that she wasn't the only one. So, Anyway, so I finally made it into Charlotte that day. Let's pick out some washi. Oh, my hands are so sticky. Well, how long have I... Okay, I might have enough for another page. Because at this rate, I'm not going to finish this journal. Yes, I am. I will finish it in the perfect amount of time. I will finish it just in time, just what I need. And everything will be fine. I just, on Instagram, I was just watching. I get caught up in like, well, okay, let's be real. I get caught up in bunny reels. Let me use some. I'm going to reach across you, get some clear tape. And, oh, I put the ducks too. Huh. Well. Oh, well. It is what it is at this point. I don't have to use washi, but, I mean, why would I not want to? But I was thinking, it was sunny that day, but I think I kind of like this. Let's see what this looks like, if we can get it started. It's kind of a, yeah, kind of a, keep wanting to say like a wash. It's got different colors in it. Like watercolored almost, maybe. Yeah, and that side matches really well. And I don't have to put, I could put something else on this side if I really wanted to. Like that. Or that might look cute. Without spinning. I can't find my new washi, y'all. It's in a basket all on its own. And I cannot remember what I did with it. And I'm probably sitting here staring at it. And I can't find it. And I bet you anything, there's stuff in there I could be using right now. I was thinking maybe I put it on my shelf. No, I don't see it. Oh, maybe I put it in a drawer. That could be. See, because every once in a while you do actually put stuff away. And then that's usually when you can't find it, right? When you put something away. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Probably have way more room than I need, but just on the off chance. Because, hello, I have stickers too, remember? Remember? I was way more excited about this when I got it. Let's see. All right, let's at least take them out of the pack. Oh, this is the story. Yeah, I could use that for the ducks. Oh, these are kind of cool. They're, not quite chipboard, but I like this. That's all one, this is all one piece. Best idea. Yeah, that might, the little butterflies would be pretty. Not on the menu. That wouldn't be funny. That would not be funny at all. What is this one? Travel Wanderlust. I think this is just one. I got one of them at Hobby Lobby and one at Joann's. I'm assuming you can tell the difference. That was just one. Ooh, that's gonna make one heck of a tag. Ooh, like a big fold-up kind of tag. All right. We'll have to... If I had gone here before I went here, I probably wouldn't have gotten this one. Although I can put this Let's Go with this plane on it. And it had all these little planes. I want to use this in my collage calendar. And it had smaller ones, you know, to put. Okay. Travel notes. This one is way cute. It's a Vicky Bouton, though. Of course it's going to be cute. Discover new places. I will use that. Weekend plans. I will use that. Is there a up, and away? I'll use that. Where do I want to use those? These are almost like, they're not quite chipboard, but they're very thick stickers. I will put that right right there. Yay, I used a sticker. I should get a sticker for using a sticker. I think I will give myself a sticker. I don't know. These just aren't, and they're very metallic, very whatever. I could put, I think I'm going to save that one. I mean, I could use Getaway. I could use Adventure. I could use, I'm going to save that. This one is appealing. It's calling me more. Let's just tear them apart. Okay. Uh-oh. I have a star. I did not fly at night. Yeah, they're almost like little pieces of chipboard. Road trip I need for another day. Sunshine and good vibes. Collection of moments. Do a lot of what you love. Hotel, restaurant. Oh, the bakery I definitely can use. The shops. The restaurant. The hotel, not so much. Wanderer, journey, travel notes. I wonder, because this one would look cute. Well, it just would look cute wherever you put it. I could put that like right here. I mean, because isn't that cute? I mean, what else am I gonna? I'm gonna save it and hoard it. There's more at the store. Of course, nobody ever answered me if you've heard anything about Joann's. Anybody? Oh, yeah, I was going to put best idea. Yeah, not. Okay. I've used up my whole time just yammering about that the one day. But, what was this? This was a very fun day. This was a very fun day. And I'm going, shoot, I wish I had brought in, this is not that day. This goes on this day. Or this day. I'll put it on this day. We went to, I've got like this hair on me. It's driving me nuts. I gotta figure out, I don't have any flips or pockets or anything on this day, and I have a good bit to put down. So I am gonna need a pocket. This was the old vintage tag. I want this to be a flip out because I want to be able to see both sides of that. This was the vintage clothes store that she and I went to. We drove into Winston-Salem this day. We went to Lowe's and we built this little booth thing for her for this farmer's market where she was setting up. I have one of those clothes punch machines, and what I really want to do is poke, and I'm going to do it. It's not within my reach right now. And I really didn't want to edit this video. That's going on my cane. Let me set those up here. So we went to, you know what, I might skip this day and do this on the next one, and then I can do what I wanted to do. Yeah, we can do that, because I don't have much time anyway. I could just stop the video right here and not make it an hour video. I mean, I could do that. could start this page. I know I'm going to want, I think that looks good there. I need to find something for this side of the page, and I wish I could make that a pocket, or I could make it a tuck. No, I'm going to make it a flip. Let's flip it over here. I don't know. I got to think about this page. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop here because all I'm doing is yammering and wasting time. And it's okay. Oh, you know what I can do? I can go back and finish this day if I really wanted to do something. Okay, this is the one I did upside down. Although, in hindsight, I could use this Sunday Fun Day. This was the Sunday before I left, and he was cutting grass. I was cleaning out the spare room. I was getting some boxes together to go to to be donated. I was packing. I made myself a little strip right here where I could write. And I've got this really bright or pastel-y kind of polka dot page over here. He was weed eating. I forgot how I was going to do this. But then I thought I might use this little flip, this little pocket. Doesn't really match, but I know I was going to use this one and not make it a flip, because this is the one that I put upside down, and it was like, it was kind of an upside down kind of day, because we had a pipe bust. My poor husband had, how did I have this laid out? Oh, this up here. I was making this video while he was, okay, I can go ahead and glue that down. I was making a video. He was out doing the yards, and he comes in, he's all hot and ready to, you know, take a shower, cool down, and sit down for a little bit. And he probably got a little overheated, and he gets in the shower, and he knew I had been washing clothes, and so he kind of yells out the door, can you pause the wash machine? And I said, the wash machine's not on. Why? He said, I have no water pressure. So I tried turning on the kitchen sink, and with no success. And so I said, you know, the last time we did that, we had a busted water main. So sure enough, he had to get his clothes back on, couldn't even finish his shower, and he had to, yeah, so honestly, I don't really need a pocket or anything. I was just going to use it just to use it. I was going to use it instead of this. Like, put it here. Of course, I could use the Sunday Fun Day. But again, I don't really need the pocket or the flip. I was just trying to use my stuff. But honestly, this works. And glue that down. That's just like a sticky note. And then I had some stickers. Anyway, he had to go fix the pipe that bust. And I had to go to the store and get the stuff and all the things. And I might need a little bit more writing room than that. I have yellow over here. The pink looks okay. Oh, you know what else I have? I have green. This is a little bit bigger. It's just a green notepad. Let me see. It covers up the polka dots too much. I could cut it down. Yeah, I don't really need to cover up the whole thing. What if I cut... I kind of liked this. I don't need that much writing room. So let me glue that down. And... actually, maybe I do need that much writing room. Make a decision. That's not much more. If I put him like this, I guess I could still write something right here if I had to. I like this. let's just go with it. It's got a sticky thing on it, but it's not going to stay forever, so I need to at least glue the edges down. I don't know why I picked up the smaller glue stick to do that, but it's okay. I'm not gluing the whole thing. I'm just gluing the edges. So if I glue right here, yeah, so that was not, he was not a happy camper because he really did get overheated and needed to really come in and sit down and cool down. And that did not happen for a while because it took him a little while to fix the pipe. Anyway, if for some reason I need more writing, I can flip something out here, but I think I can say it all in that little bit right there. I don't have to write a whole book. So we got that done, this done, that's glued in. This is a flip. I like those colors. We used a sticker, talking right about the little ducklings, or the goslings, excuse me. And then I will pick back up in the next video. I'll pick up with this page, and I'm going to go get my tagging gun. And I keep meaning to bring it in here anyway, and I always forget. So this is a great time to do it. So, all right. Well, I will... Oh, I forgot to put a little sticker on here. Let's put hard at work. There. We used a sticker. Alrighty, well there we go, and I'll use that in my collage calendar. I've got a little pile going, a little basket going. All right, well I will, I'll pick up right there, and then you can hear about the rest of my trip. And anyway, all right, well I will see y'all in the next video. I appreciate you being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. I appreciate you being here and appreciate you taking your time to spend with me. And I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.